Hi, this is Scott Garibay, and today I want to talk about Dungeons & Dragons and a new FLGS Dungeons & Dragons campaign that I am a player in that just started tonight. I just kind of wanted to capture it and give you kind of a structure of the shape of the game. And it is a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers campaign run with Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition at a friendly local game shop. So very exciting. So of course it's August 2023. So one of the things is, I walk in and one of the tables in the shop is covered with Lorcana. So I thought that was kind of interesting that Lorcana was being prepped for people to pick it up the next day. So just kind of giving you an event, that I was seeing in the friendly local game shop. It's really fast. I love playing in a friendly local game shop. One of the nice things is there are people there playing Shadowverse. And there were some Yu-Gi-Oh players, and there was prep for Lorcana that was going to be picked up the next day. And generally in this friendly local game shop, because it is a card shop, the Dungeons & Dragons players are kind of pushed to the back, right? You're supposed to reserve tables for anybody who's playing collectible card games, because that's the focus of the shop, right? But we went to, and the only time, I would say only like 5 or 10% of the time, do we as D&D players kind of get kicked sideways if there isn't enough space for us. If there's any kind of a major event, if there's anything happening in town that can bring in a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players or a lot of Magic the Gathering players or Shadowverse players, it can squeeze us out. But we had plenty of room tonight. It was really nice, and just really enjoyed it. And so basically, the Dungeon Master is a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers super fan, and I would say they go beyond being a super fan to a SME, a subject matter expert. So this person could literally walk you through the journey and without Wikipedia being up, he could sit down and just walk you through literally every single series that exists for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So let me tell you the shape of the game. So first of all, ran it with Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. It worked great. There's a lot of people like, oh, you need to pick the right system. Anything you want, you can run it with Dungeons & Dragons. It's powerful, it's flexible, it's adaptable, right? And this keeps getting proven over and over and over again. And what's even wild is, like, there actually is a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers game, and the Dungeon Master actually bought it and was like, everybody in this group already knows Dungeons & Dragons. They're already excited about Dungeons & Dragons, and so he chose to run it with Dungeons & Dragons, even though he owns, right, the actual the actual game. Like, that shows you the power of Dungeons & Dragons. So I walk in, right, and what really shocked me was 6 players and 1 DM, right? That's huge. And that came from the excitement of everybody wanting to run a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Now, actually, I shouldn't say this. So, actually, the game does not, the Dungeon Master said you are not allowed to run any Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. You can run a Power Ranger, right? So, Mighty Morphin is literally the first, I think it's like 3 seasons, right? And then after that, it's Dino Fury and Space Patrol Delta and Dino Charger and Ninja Storm. And actually, every single one of these, there was a player at the table. Every one of these series that I'm listing, there was a player at the table who was running. So we had someone running a student of Hunter Bradley. I believe that was Ninja Storm. We had somebody who was running from Dino Chargers, Dino Fury. We had Tommy Oliver from one of the series, and then we had Jen Scott, and then we had quite a few different Rangers, all different colors, all different series. So you were allowed to choose any color Ranger you wanted from any series except Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Those were kind of like, and I think the idea is that as we kind of, break the shape of this game, like as we reveal the shape of this game, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers are almost going to be like key mentors, maybe, right? It's going to be very interesting to see. So, not key non-player characters were Captain Marvelous and Dana Mitchell, right? And Captain Marvelous had a like essentially an air galleon, and we were on planet Oa, right? And it was kind of an establishing game. By the way, I played Xander Bly, the Green Ranger from Mystic Force, but we had 6 players at the table, right? And I was excited to see. So, and also just to be clear, this game is taking the place of. I just finished a Dungeons and Dragons realm-spanning campaign that went from Eberron to Kryn to Arcavios, right? And all of those players returned for this game, and there was a brand new player I had never met, which is really exciting. And he was there because he's a super fan of Power Rangers, right? So I was just really excited to see this. I was really excited to see people excited for this Power Rangers game. It was a fantastic start. We had 6 different Power Rangers from 6 different series, right? And really started off with a bang. And also the thing that I'm really proud of too is just continuing to play D&D in an FLGS, because that's public play, right? When people come in, collectible card games are doing great, right? But it's really good to to fill these spaces with D&D being played publicly. It honors Gary, and it's super enjoyable, and I'm very honored to be in this new game. So I just wanted to let you know where I'm at with my Dungeons & Dragons journey. Thank you guys for letting me share that with you. Very exciting start, and I'm just really enjoying it, and I'll let you know how it goes in the future. And thank you for taking the time to hear my Dungeons & Dragons journey, which always has an exciting new branch that it continues to go down. It's really something. Thank you for letting me share that with you. Please consider liking and subscribing. Please consider liking and subscribing, and have a wonderful millennium, and may God bless you and yours.